Namaste friends, welcome to Lace Academy's online videos. Today in this video I am going to show how to answer a few questions that were previously given in recent TCS NQT examinations. You might be knowing TCS NQT is one of the examination conducted by TCS to recruit people as the first level of their recruitment process. So I have presented two questions here. In this video, I will show you subsequently a few more questions which were given very recently in this examination and how to answer that question or those questions in less than 20 to 30 seconds of time if possible. Or if a longer question is given, how to answer that question within that 1 minute or 1.5 minutes that may be given sometimes in TCS NQT. Because TCS NQT is such an examination that gives you 1.5 to 2 minutes of time for a few questions to be answered by the student. So some questions you can take 1.5 to 2 minutes of time, but if a question does not need such time, you need not really take that much time. Now let us see what are the two questions that I have listed here. Let us see the first question given. 9 men can complete a work in 10 days. How many more men are needed to finish double the work in 18 days? This question can straightforwardly be answered by using the concept of proportions. By using the proportion between men and number of days, we can straightforwardly answer. But if you really see here, that usage of proportions or putting pen on paper also is not needed because of the beautiful numbers given in the question. Let me tell you how to answer this question without putting pen on paper. If 9 men are able to do a work in 10 days, can I say 10 men can do the work in 9 days? 10 men can complete the work in 9 days. So, if the work is doubled, those 10 men will take double the time. So, instead of 9 days, they will take 18 days. So, straightforwardly the question itself is saying 10 men can complete double the work in 18 days. So, instead of 9 men, if you need 10 men, how many extra men are needed? 1 extra man is needed. That's it, and go to the next question. So if a question is given like this, the examiner is directly giving you a gift. It is up to you whether you accept the gift or not. Gift means a question that can be answered within 20 to 30 seconds of time. What to do with the remaining time? Use it for some longer questions. Obviously, that is how time management has to be done. Now let us see what is the second question given here. One day, a lady started 30 minutes late from her home to her office and reached office 50 minutes later than usual. So she started 30 minutes late from home itself and she reached office 50 minutes later than usual. That means overall she is missing 20 minutes of time. That means she is taking 20 minutes extra time. Why? Because she is traveling at 25% lesser speed. So 25% lesser speed means whatever 100% speed she was actually traveling, she is now traveling at only 75% of the speed. So because of this 25% decrease in speed, she is getting this 20 minutes of extra time of travel. Then the question is asking what is her usual time of travel. This is a straightforward question. 25% decrease in speed can be considered as 1/4 of speed because 1/4 is 25%. So 1/4 of speed decrease is resulting in 20 minutes of delay. This is what he has given. 1/4 of speed is equivalent to 20 minutes of delay. That means if he travels or she travels at this speed today, she takes total 80 minutes of travel. In these 80 minutes of travel, she is actually delaying by 20 minutes. You may ask me why 20 minutes? Because already 30 minutes late is because of late starting. But 50 minutes late is actually showing extra 20 minutes of travel delay. So the 20 minutes of travel delay is because of 1/4 of speed decrease. Total speed is equivalent to 80 minutes. In this 80 minutes travel today, 20 minutes is delay time. So if she doesn't take the 20 minutes delay time, you can get the usual time. So from 80 minutes, remove 20 minutes. So her usual time is 60 minutes. Or I can say 1 hour. That's it. So go to the next question. So this is how whatever aptitude examination you are taking, if the questions are given in such a way, it is your duty to answer these questions in less than 30 seconds of time, but that needs a proper logic and concept of every topic of quantitative aptitude. If you do not have that logic or a hold of concept, these questions may take more than 40 seconds or unnecessarily you may have to put some shortcuts. There is no shortcut in quantitative aptitude, there is only logic. If you know the logic, no need of using any shortcut.